Greetings, friends. This is Jim Orbe, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today is Saturday of week 8 in ordinary time in the Roman Catholic liturgical calendar. Our gospel reading for today is taken from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 11, verses 27 to 33. Let me read the gospel. And they came again in Jerusalem, and as he was walking in the temple, the chief priests and the scribes and the elders came to him, and they said to him, "By what authority are you doing these things, or who gave you this authority to do them?" Jesus said to them, "I will ask you a question. Answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do these things. Was the baptism of John from heaven or from men? Answer me." And they argued with one another. "If we say from heaven," he will say, "why then you not believe him? But shall we say from men?" They were afraid of the people, for all held that John was a real prophet. So they answered Jesus, "We do not know." And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." Friends, the gospel of the Lord. In this passage, we witness a confrontation between Jesus and the religious leaders while he was in Jerusalem. After his triumphal entry into the city, Jesus enters the temple courts where he encounters the chief priests and teachers of the law and the elders. They question him about what authority by which he performs his actions and teachings. The religious leaders were likely threatened by Jesus' growing influence and the authority by which he spoke and acted. They felt the need to challenge him, questioning the source of his authority. Their inquiry sought to undermine Jesus' legitimacy and challenge his teachings. However, Jesus responds with wisdom and authority. Instead of directly answering their question, he poses a question to them, focusing on John the Baptist and his ministry. Jesus asked if John's baptism was of divine origin or merely a human endeavor. By doing so, Jesus exposes the religious leaders' hypocrisy and their failure to discern the truth. The religious leaders find themselves in a difficult situation. They recognize that the people held John the Baptist in high regard as a prophet, so they fear the potential backlash from denying John's authority. At the same time, they fear the consequences of acknowledging John's divine authority, as it would imply their rejection of him and their failure to believe in God's messenger. Caught in this dilemma, the religious leaders respond with dishonesty, saying, "We do not know." Their refusal to answer truthfully reveals their lack of integrity and their unwillingness to confront the truth about Jesus' authority. Consequently, Jesus, knowing their insincerity, declines to reveal the source of his authority to them. Friends, this passage highlights several important themes. Firstly, it emphasizes the authority of Jesus. He displays wisdom and discernment in his response, demonstrating his divine knowledge and understanding. Secondly, it reveals the hypocrisy of the religious leaders who prioritize their own status and reputation over seeking and acknowledging the truth. Lastly, it challenges us to consider the importance of discerning and acknowledging the authority of God in our lives rather than relying on our own limited understanding or our personal agendas. So as we reflect on this passage, I pray that may we approach Jesus with sincerity and humility, seeking his authority in our lives and being willing to accept his teachings, even when they challenge our preconceived notions or societal expectations. Let us strive to be people of integrity, consistently seeking the truth and living in alignment with God's will. God bless you.